Alright, so for our random acts of kindness Flipgrid, and this can apply to any Flipgrid really on how to insert an image. Well, I've just been, again, looking around at different artists, looking at different works, seeing which one has an emotion that speaks to me. And I think I'm going to stick with the one we talked about during class, which was the Entitled work by Felix Gonzalez Torres. Once you find an image of the artwork you like, and it, excuse me, and it can be more than one. If you like more than one angle, you could insert more than one image in your Flipgrid, but then you're just going to save image as to your computer. Once you decided on an artwork that you like, you're going to go to our class Flipgrid, click on the Empathy in Art, RAK. So I finished step 1. I did the 3 random acts of kindness, and again, the ideas, if you get stuck for those, are in our RAK folder on our Teams page. Second, I did choose an image or an artwork. It could be 2D or 3D that radiates an emotion that speaks to me. And now I just got to display that image on a Flipgrid where I answer these questions about my acts of kindness. So just so I have them while I record, I'm going to copy and paste them into my notes, or maybe you could in a doc or something. Alright, so I have those ready to the side. Now I'm going to click Actions. I'm going to click Record a Response. And then this screen right here should pop up. So before I start recording, I'm going to click Effects, and I'm going to click Photo. So you just click, and then you choose, let's see. I think I saved it under Pictures. Art, and then Open. Okay, so that took a while. But once you find it, then just adjust it. And again, you can insert more than one image if you'd like. I'm just going to extend it. And again, if you want to insert more than one image, just click Effects and then do the same process again. So I'm just going to maybe extend it a little. Feel free to find an image that takes up the whole screen. You could just blow it up even bigger. Let's see, how large would I have to make it? So yeah, it doesn't have to cover all of the screen, but if you want it to, I would actually maybe try your best to make sure it covers the whole screen. So think about that when you're choosing an image. Okay, so I have my image placed. I'm still in the video. It's still a video of me, but the image is in front. And now I'm ready to click record and answer my questions. So I'm just going to click record. It'll count down for you. Okay, so the 3 random acts of kindness that I did, usually whenever I buy myself food or go out somewhere, I don't ask if my younger sister wants anything. So the other day, before I came home, I asked her if she wanted anything, and I got her something. And it seems insignificant, but I think she really appreciated the gesture. Another random act of kindness that I did, I was in the turn lane, and this person was trying to get in, and I let them cut in front of me. And lastly, I decided to donate $5 to the Chicago Food Bank, just because I thought it would be really relevant with everything that's going on with COVID and people losing their jobs and food insecurity being a big problem right now. So my inspiration for these random acts of kindness, well, I just wanted to decide what was most doable for me, and I guess I based it off of what I wish people would do for me if the roles were reversed. I think random kindness can really change an individual, at least for a short period of time, but I think once the changed individuals build up, it really can affect a community in a chain effect. sort of like a larger version of the pay it forward in a food drive-through. I definitely do think they're worth the effort. It almost took me like no change in my day, just a little bit more mindfulness, and they did make me feel a lot more positive. It didn't like cure me and make me happy the entire day, but it just made me feel like I was doing something good, which is what's important. Will I continue to do more acts of kindness? Yeah, I definitely hope so, right? And maybe I'm not always going to think about it or have it come to mind right away, because no one's perfect and is constantly thinking about how they can help others over themselves, no matter how selfless you are. But I'd hope that I would continue trying my best to do acts of kindness for people. Do I consider myself an empathetic person? I do. And I don't know if acknowledging that makes it more disingenuous, but sometimes I think being empathetic is something you need to have. All right. So once you stop recording, it pauses it. If you want to keep recording and you're like, oh, I forgot something, you could just click record again and continue where you left off. But I'm done, so I'm going to click next. Okay. It'll play back your video, let you review it if you want to re-listen, or reshoot it, or delete clips out of it. Like if I want the beginning but not the end, I could, or I want the end but not the beginning, I could delete it and then retry. But I like the whole thing, so I'm just going to confirm. Okay, and then display your name, like your actual name, so that I know whose is whose. And then I'm going to title it, let's title it the title of the artwork and the artist. I hope I spelled that right. Okay, so Untitled by Felix Gonzalez Torres. And then also in the title, I would like you to include the sentence, I am empathetic. Or if your answer was, I am not empathetic, I would like you to say, I am not empathetic. Or if you're not sure, I'd like you to say, I'm not sure if I'm empathetic, period. And then, but I'm going to put the empathetic option. And then click submit. It'll upload your video. And then complete. You have now finished the Random Act of Kindness Flipgrid assignment.